paano natin titingnan ngayon ang Barmm? Is it a source of peace or a resource for violence? Okay, una, tinitingnan natin ang DOL as a grant of autonomy for self-governance. That is a very big opportunity. BOL is an opportunity. It is not a problem. Therefore, if we maximize opportunities in the BOL to address the needs of the people of the Barmm, if we want to make Barmm as a source of peace, therefore, kailangan natin i-maximize yung opportunities na nandun sa kanya. Because if it is not maximized, then Barmm becomes a resource for violence. You get my point? Yes. Okay, number 3. Ensuring, sabi ni Raissa, ensuring functionalities of the bureaucracy through competence of workers and merit-based staffing. Ako naniniwala ko na kung hindi competent at hindi merit-based yung mga tao sa pupunta ng 15, pupunta ng katapusan, pero walang contribution dahil hindi niya alam ang ginagawa niya. And that is why meron tayong ngayon mortal. Mortal ba? Portal. Malapit sa portal yan. Yung portal is a way of choosing more qualified employees. It's not the we need to be part of the governance. We need to participate, okay, in good governance as well as in reduction of corruption. Dapat makialam tayo. Ano ang sinabi ni Mufti kaninang umaga? Islam is a religion of participation and not exclusion. So we should be participating. Meron siyang kwento na dalawa kung paano nakialam yung mga ordinaryong tao doon mismo sa mga kalite. Expediting the passage of the priority bills in the Parliament. May nagtanong kanina, paano yan kasi wala pang administrative code? Paano yan kasi wala pang civil service code? Therefore, ang ating urge, ang ating hinihingi, and that will be part of our resolution today, is for the BTA to expedite the passage of the priority bills. Okay? Without priority bills, there is no improvement in the bureaucracy. Okay? You get that? Next, expediting rehabilitation and reconstruction of war-torn communities. Importante ito na masagot ng BTA. Madalian yung rehabilitation and reconstruction ng mga lugar na nasira ng giyera. And a good example is Marawi. Pag walang frustration, and frustration can lead to another cycle of violence. So, kailangan makita natin yan. Sinabi rin ni Raissa, strengthening the intergovernmental relation to resolve conflict between national government and the Barmm in a way that is not confrontational. Okay, it's like a peace negotiation. Implementation of the ensuring more equitable and economic growth. One of the sources of violence in Mindanao is the fact that there is no equitable distribution of wealth. The rich are very, very rich, and 90 or 70% of the people are poor. You need to close the social gap for a more inclusive economic growth. Implementation, the normalization track of the peace agreement, which include decommissioning and the corresponding assistance to the ex-combatant. Alam niyo nangyari ngayon, may naman na decommission, binigyan ng 100,000, pero hanggang ngayon hinihintay pa saan ang mga housing project, saan ang mga scholarship, at walang timeline ang ating pamahalaan. Hanggang kailan nila matatanggap yung mga other benefits na nakukuha nila sa pag-decommission nila at sa kanilang mga baril. This can be a source of frustration pag hindi ito naagapan. Livelihood program in war-torn communities. And this morning in the opening and welcome address of Father Clifford, he emphasized the need to promote transitional justice for healing and reconciliation. And what we are doing, ang ating ginagawa ngayon ay building a cohesive interfaith dialogue para mapalakas natin yung process of healing, understanding, and reconciliation. So we need to fast and expedite that. Dismantling of private armed groups and withdrawal of military forces. Kailangan din ito isang political act para magkaroon tayo ng peace. And finally, mention about the creation of the Office or Leaders Community. Okay, so ito yung mga ilang political acts that can manifest, pwedeng magsabi natin na that Barmm is a source of peace and not a resource for violence. At ito po yung ating titingnan kung ano ang ating doable within the next period. Having said that, and the time is already past 3, I will now ask Brother Edgar, a professor from Notre Dame University, who speaks good English than any one of us here, to read and explain to you what are the declarations, the draft. This is a draft. Ibig sabihin, i-present niya, tanungin kayo, okay ba ito sa inyo? Is this doable? Gusto ba niyong mangyari? Kung hindi, ano ang inyong suggestion? And please speak up. Because we will approve this. We will adopt this as the output of this assembly. And the final draft will be sent to the office of the Chief Minister, of the different agencies, and they will have to consider that. And we will also bring this document as our hand-carried message to the Chief Minister. We are still finding a way to talk to him, but wala siya dito ngayon sa Bangsamoro. He is somewhere out, so we cannot talk to him. So are you ready to listen to the declaration and statement ng assembly na ito for discussion? Yes. Or gusto pa niyo kumain? Pwede na ba kayong mag-focus, isang mata ninyo ay sa presentation at isa ay spaghetti? Diba? Kasi kami dito, wala kami nakakain, nakaalala ninyo. So, Gutom na itong apat na to. Hindi lang nagre-reklamo, nahiya lang. So, Edgar, where are you? Okay, i-apos ko muna ito.
Kuwarto may nakapasok. Siya pumunta sa Kutawato. Uy, station ko pinapa. Dati ako sa Episcopal araw. Uy, first time field reporter ko. Police report ako. Police report, sila nung Kutawato. Uy, no, sa Hot FM dati natin. Huwag ko ba nung nakilit yun? Siyang kanil Timuay. After transfer ako sa Paray. Kuha naman naman, nakakanan ako sa Kidapaw. Sana na, dawa naman sa way. Hindi, kasi niya paling sa Kidapaw na, ano ko pa-report ako. Tawagan ako, report ako, mama. Tapos, meto mo sa Paraguay. Kasi ako mo sa Kutawato dito, mapiyag ko sa Kutawato. Ba't mga bawan? Kasi admission sa Kidapaw, parang minsan ako pagka-report.
News station ba?
Sagunan? Nice FM. 91.9. Kuya, pakikuha daw please kasi
Pakito.
sobra ito.
Grand rin.
Salamat. Ito pa, mamaya
Ayun na
na.
rin.
Ubusin ko ito. Ha? Hindi na, balik ko na kasi wala ka pa. Pero kung ginataan yan, okay yan. Hi,
Okay.
Padet.
Inutusan ako ni Lincoln Menor, kagabi. Basahin natin to. So, normally, nasa up with a statement or a declaration or a commitment, a statement of commitment, whatever it is, depende sa atin. Siguro guidelines lang natin dito, let us not be technical in terms of grammar, in terms of how we make the sentence. Let us focus on the substance. No? Substance. Leave it to the experts in terms of grammar para ayusin ang document. Let us agree on the substance. Okay? So, we tried to develop this with the conveners kaninang tanghali, anticipating also ano yung lalabas ngayong hapon na nagbigay naman ng synthesis si kahapon. So, basically, ito yung nagiging dapat. Okay? The title is Declaration and Resolutions of the Second GA. Okay? Siguro, yung GA, technical tayo, dapat spell out yan. Assembly of Interfaith Action Network for Peace. The first paragraph states, we, the participants of the Interfaith Action Network for Peace, Second General Assembly held in Kutawato City on February 20, 2020, vote na tayo, tatlong. Pag mag-February 22 tayo, puro naman 2. Okay ah. Coming from the provinces of Maguindanao and North Cotabato, check ko lang, may taga-North Cotabato dito. Meron taga-North Cotabato, ano? Okay, iba yan ah. And Kutawato City, composed of different ethnic groups of the tribe people, after having thoroughly reflected and discerned on the political and cultural issues in the Bangsamoro, hereby issue this declaration to we. 1. We are convinced that by working together as Muslims, Christians, and IPs, we can effectively respond to social and political issues that directly or indirectly affect our lives. Number 2, we acknowledge the important role of interfaith dialogue in promoting unity among the diverse cultural and religious groups in the Bangsamoro in particular and in Mindanao in general. 3, we reaffirm our unwavering commitment to support the through social inclusion, moral governance, and equitable economic growth. Number 4, we support resolutions number 58 of the BTA, of Bangsamoro Transition Authority, calling for the creation of a regional platform on transitional justice and a prayer for passing a bill to this effect to promote regional healing and reconciliation. Number 5,
Social inclusion.
we further support resolution 56 of the BTA, urging for the creation of a national mechanism for the implementation of the recommendations of the Transitional Justice Reconciliation Commission as a tool for national reconciliation and unity. 6. We extend our special thanks and gratitude to UNDP for supporting the initiative of building platform of unity and convergence for especially among faith-based groups. Okay lang ba ito, Noel Pedrola? Comment ka na agad. Number 7, we commit ourselves to pursue relentlessly the conduct of interfaith and intercultural dialogues and conversations towards consensus building for peace in the Bangsamoro. 8. We urge the BTA to pass a law institutionalizing interreligious and intercultural dialogues in the Barmm. 9. We urge the BTA to conduct wider public consultations on the status of 7 codes to generate inputs from stakeholders. Yung 7 pala, administrative code, local government code, revenue code, civil service code,
Educational code. Civil
Service Code, Indigenous Peoples Code, and ano yan?
Executive code.
Electoral Code. So, 7 pala, 7. Hindi 6. Edit yan mamaya. Number 10. For the BTA to enhance the mandate of the Bureau of Cultural Heritage by showcasing the various cultural practices. There is an office, a bureau in the Barmm before and being carried out in the Barmm now, known as Bureau of Cultural Heritage. Nung napansin namin, bakit puro lang Muslims? Moro ang sinushowcase. Ng Bangsamoro naman, merong Moro IP, Moro IP, at merong mga settlers na meron ding mga sariling kultura. So kailangan natin siguro na hindi lang yung Bureau of Cultural Heritage, hindi lang siya pang Moro, pang Muslims. Baka pwedeng i-enhance yan. Kaya lumabas yan dyan. Number 11, we support for consideration the declaration of the non-Moro indigenous peoples, priorities and programs in the Barmm. Meron din kasi declaration yung non-Moro IPs spearheaded by the group of Timuay Alim and other groups, they made a declaration. Perhaps Timuay Alim can explain that, unless not elaborate kanina. No? So, we put that. Number 12, we support the Christians for Peace Movement position paper to enhance the proposed creation of Settler Communities Office, or BTA number 10. There is also, as mentioned also by the minister and member of the MP, that there is a pending bill in the Parliament, BTA number 10, creation of the Office of Settler Communities. It is now the committee level, and I think nasa stage na for consolidation, the proposed bill. But the group of the Christians movement came up with a position paper. Perhaps Father Clifford mamaya can explain what's the content of that position paper. Number 13, we call upon the different religious and cultural groups in this assembly to strengthen and consultations among themselves towards consensus. Before we go into interfaith, let us also consolidate our ranks, being settlers, being Christians, being Muslims, and being non-Moro indigenous peoples. Number 14, we will continue to engage and reach out other interfaith groups and organizations to build wider constituency for good governance and social inclusion. So, the Interfaith Action Network at present is basically composed of Kutawato City, Maguindanao, ilan lang sa North Cotabato. But if you go to Lanao, there are interfaith groups there. If you go to Basilan, there are interfaith groups. The same is true in Sulu and in Tawi-Tawi. So, this is more internal to us, baka kailangan natin mag-reach out. Para hindi na sabihin, government na sa Cotabato City, kayo-kayo na lang. Sama nyo naman kami. So maraming interfaith groups there. Number 15, we urge the BTA to organize, anong COL ka? Council of Leaders, na binanggit yan kanina. Council of Leaders where the tribe people are fair. Number 16, we request all and sundry to observe sobriety over the heating arguments on the status of Kutawato City, the Barmm, and let the rule of law takes its course. Medyo huminit na naman yung Kutawato City at nagkahati-hati na naman yung mga tao. Akala ko tapos na ng plebiscite ngayon. Bubuhay na naman. So, paano na lang tayo? Move on na tayo. Diba? Okay kayo.
Wala nang hirit.
Huwag na tayo. Okay, numbers. Ito pala yung sinasabi ni Kakang 17. Parang 17-point agenda na ng CPM eh. Ano? Yung CPM, meron din 17-point agenda. Sino kaya nag-manipulate niya? O nagkataon lang ka, no? We request that this declaration statement will be sent to the office of the ICM or Interim Chief Minister and the members of the Parliament for consideration. Approved by the participants and partners of the Second General Assembly of the Interfaith Action Network for Peace, February 20, 2020, Manor Hotel and Convention Center, Kutawato City, Barmm, Philippines. Galit na. Remember, galit sa atin. Kutawato City, Philippines.
Philippines po.
Okay. Balik natin. So, I'm now, we are now open for dialogue with regard to the statement. Walang mali, walang tama. Just say your piece for consideration. Let's focus on the substance, not on the technical
Grammar.
aspect of the document. Ang wrong spelling dyan ni Kakakemil at saka na Edgar Ramirez, pabayaan na yan. Nandiyan sila sa ayos dyan. Okay? Anyone? Anyone?
Sana yung mic.
Inugo Edgar.
Okay, nandyan si... basta magtaas na lang naman si sister, kinakabahan ako ba? Sige, sister, go! Microphone. Sana microphone. Basta sister, magtaas na. Kakabahan na naman tayo. Maulog yung microphone eh. Sige, sister, take it away. Microphone, please.
Yes. Congratulations and kakapagin. Ganda.
Comments.
First comment, not related to that muna.
Wala related.
But I'd like to know what happens to the first statements sa first assembly. Are there items in the first assembly that are incorporated or continued follow-up sa second, sa mga declarations? Second, sa first paragraph, tingnan ko first paragraph. Sa first paragraph, toward the end of third, from the end, having thoroughly reflected and discerned on the social-political, cultural issues. Social-political, cultural issues. You mentioned kanina that we also were influenced and inspired by the religious and spiritual inputs by our leaders, and so I hope to see that there. I don't know if that is acceptable. Guided by. Second, another, but in your word na reflected and discerned, they are more or less synonymous. But I wish that what happened during the assembly, participants could also be reflected there, like merong deliberation, after having thoroughly deliberated and discerned on the socio-political issues, so that the dynamics of the whole can be reflected, so that the readers, those who are not participants of this assembly, may have an idea that it is not just a discernment, but there was a very dynamic exchange among the participants. Third, this is not about that. I'd like to congratulate all the 17 items that are there, because they are very, very comprehensive and reflective of what had been discussed here and presented here. I was about to ask, kasi nakalagay dun sa isang item na we are endorsing the position of the Christian faith communities, pero sinabi na ni Edgar na it will be presented by Father Clifford. Kasi I don't suppose that we will agree on something that we have not known. But sabi naman ni Ed na i-present naman, so I suppose na maririnig muna ng mga participants before they are to approve it. Ang ika-last will be, this is about the membership of the assembly. My question po is,